Hi everyone, my name's Melanie and I do food hauls and some other bits and pieces. Today's video is more Christmas food because obviously it's the day before Christmas Eve as I'm filming this, so anything that I eat is Christmas food because it's Christmas week. So even though some of the stuff I wouldn't class as being Christmas food, I might as well do because it's part of the Christmas food shop. So I did go to M&S this morning and I only got 4 items. And then I went to Asda. Let me tell you, the traffic was not great. And the shop wasn't too bad, but in some aisles it was. And then queuing for the self-checkout and people just, you know, they've got 10 items and it's taken them about 10 minutes to do it. If you're that slow, please go for checkout. I don't know. But I have spent, so it came to £50.35. I got £3.75 off, making it £47.60. And I used £35 worth of Tesco rewards. I feel like I've got another £5 on my card that I never used, but I'll use that on my next shop. And it came to £11.60 after all the discounts. I don't know how it got to that amount. I must remember I've got 2 items in the freezer. So I came home, put the 2 frozen items in the freezer, got changed and rushed out the house, walked the dog. I've been back 10 minutes, put the shopping out. So because it's cold, it's fine that it's been out, but I will be putting it away very soon. So when I went to Tesco the other day, they didn't have any almond croissants. And I'd been to Lidl first that day and I was going to get some from there. And I was like, no, get Tesco because they're probably your favourites. So I didn't have any at weekend, so I'm going to have one tomorrow and Christmas Day. These are pistachio. That's how you say it. With sunflower seeds on, apparently. It's got like a cream pistachio filling. I'm very intrigued. I hope I like it. These were £2. They look really good. I'm actually really hungry because all I've had to eat today is the hot dog in the bun that I got the other day and one M&S cookie and a protein yoghurt pouch. So I'm definitely hungry. I got them. I've not had any of these for weeks, but I've not even got a full strip left and I'm potentially going to want them over Christmas, so I did pick them up. Marvellous Creations, cooking bacon because there was no streaky bacon, and I could have got normal bacon, but I don't see the point because it's probably not going to get eaten. It's just to put on top of the turkey, which I'm cooking on Christmas Day to have the day after Boxing Day. And I have to cook it Christmas Day because it's got Boxing Day's date on it and I don't want to risk it, aka I don't want to risk cooking it on Boxing Day just in case. This was only £1. I think there was once before I had to get cooking bacon because there was no streaky bacon. I couldn't even see any sausage meat and I couldn't see any fresh gravy, so I have to go out tomorrow and I'm hoping for fresh gravy and sausage meat. I just need 1 pack because I got a pack at Aldi, I think. 2 packs of the Adventurous sticks. Bread, I got the Exceptional Superseded loaf. Never had this one before. I personally don't have anything left to put on sandwiches. There's still bread rolls, so I'm going to have to get something when I go to the shop tomorrow, because other than, like, I could make toast if I wanted. That's the only thing I can make. And there's pate, and I've still not got my chicken liver pate because I forgot to look for some in Asda because I don't think I've even put it on my list. I have got the cheapest loaf of white bread because I am making stuffing to stuff the turkey with. A bag of parsnips is 8p veg in Asda. I think it's 15 in Tesco. Someone told me it was 8, but it's just Aldi and Asda that are doing it for 8p. And I do have the flash on because it's about 4:30, 20 to 5. So I did buy a bag of parsnips from Tesco the other day, so I've only got 1 bag. Because I put them in the fridge, they do last. If I kept them out, they wouldn't last. We have a small under-the-counter fridge upstairs and there's half a fridge worth of space, so I don't know if I'm going to put the veg in there because someone kept pushing the veg at the back of the fridge last year and it wasn't me and it ruined some of the veg, so I might shuffle around what's in the fridge downstairs because I might want the veg downstairs just to make sure it doesn't get frozen and ruined. A lemon because I will be putting one in the turkey. Well, not me, because I don't like doing that part. I mean, if I had to, I'd do it, because there's worse things I could do. And I'm going to use one that I've already got. This is for if I... Well, actually, I think I've got 2 lemons. And the white mulled wine, if you watch the M&S haul, it suggests to put a slice of lemon in. So I think I have 2 lemons in the fridge. I want one if I want hot honey, lemon and ginger. One's for the turkey and one's to put in the mulled wine. 2 limes. I got the cheapest chipolatas, which are never really that good or tasty. But there's nothing I could do when that's all that they had. They didn't even have any from the exceptional range. Like, I looked at it and it was just pigs in blankets, which I personally don't like. 1 broccoli, 2 broccoli, 1 Brussels sprouts, 2 Brussels sprouts. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I have never bought these before. But apparently I'm getting a Tassimo for Christmas. I've got 2 Nespresso makers, 1 stopped working, and then I have the, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. The, I'm literally looking at it, trying to remember what it's called. It's the one with the spear-shaped capsules. So even though I've still got some of them left, I don't use it that often because you have to buy a certain amount from the Nespresso website, and it works out quite pricey, although the coffee's really nice. So I did ask for a coffee machine because I do like my coffees. So I am getting the Tassimo. I don't even know what the model is. I have seen it. I haven't actually physically seen it, but I know which one it is. It's 3 for $12 in Asda. Now, when I was in B&M the other day, from what I could see, they were all under £4 a packet. I can't remember what there was. I know you can get Cadbury's hot chocolate because I thought that would be one of my 3. But I was in a rush and I didn't have a lot of time to look. But from the glance, from what I could see, I couldn't see the Cadbury one in Asda. I have seen it before because I've seen these. I actually almost got the Dolce, whatever it is. So I went for the... And by the way, I don't even know what Kenco coffee tastes like because I like Nescafe. So I got the Americano Grande because I do like my Americanos, and there's 16 in that. I got the creamer from milk to put... Some of them you can put milk in, like one of them, and some of them you just put cold milk in, or you can warm your milk up. I mean, I don't know, I've never had a Tassimo before, but I didn't even think to get these, and I did think, oh, I wonder if you get these, because I used to work somewhere that I don't think they had the Tassimo, I think they had the other one. Oh, did they have the Tassimo? I can't remember, it was a long time ago. I had to leave that job because of how they treated everyone. But from when I worked there, I used to use these. So I don't know if you put them in every one. I literally don't know. I'm going to have to like work it out. But I know I'm going to need some of them. That's the weightiest one out of them all. And then of course I was going to get the latte macchiato caramel. You only get 7 in them. And I don't know what I think about that coffee. Law. Is that how you say it? I've seen it loads, but I don't think I've ever tried it. You only get 7, and I think that's the one I'm going to go for. I got 2 packs of noodles because I literally have none, and because I didn't get to Asda last week because of time constraints, I didn't pick any up, so I've now got them. 2 coconut milks because I don't even think I've got enough for a coffee. I've had a coffee today and I don't think there's enough left, so 2 of them. I got the big blue burst Lucasade. Don't know when I'm going to have that. Maybe, no, not today because it's too late to chill it. I got 3 sparkling peach because there was literally 4 on the shelf. The other one was right at the back, and it's right at the bottom of the shelf, these ones. I'd have to get on my hands and knees, and I'd probably have to get on my stomach to reach the back one, to be honest. And I do always like to leave at least 1 for someone else. And the apple and mango, there was literally 2 left, but I weren't going to get them either way. But I've got enough for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be going shopping Friday. So... But if I go to Tesco tomorrow, I'm going to get a couple bottles of the strawberry one. Mine is super low and it's on offer in Asda for £2. They were on offer for the dog. Mine ran out a few days ago and it's in my ensuite, I normally have one ready to go, and I looked everywhere for it, and I realised that the one that I had on the go was my replacement, and I didn't replace my replacement when I opened it. So I've been using normal hand soap, the Dove one, the pink one that I got, I don't know how long ago. So I'm glad to get that back. I get Maris Piper potatoes. Don't know if it says it on them. I think I picked up Maris Piper's. Yeah, it's literally in bold letters, but apparently I can't read. I think they were $1.79. I still have some potatoes in the fridge. Asda, from what I could see, weren't doing 8p potatoes. Now, I didn't look everywhere. There was a lot of people like crowding around the veg, so when I had the opportunity, I got the veg I wanted. But I wouldn't have got the cheap ones. I know Aldi were doing cheap bags of white potatoes, but yeah, I prefer Maris or King Edward, but I always go for Maris if they have them. But and there weren't many packets of these left, but if the potatoes were really tiny and the King Edwards looked massive, I would have got the King Edwards. I got 2 bags of carrots, and if you didn't go and get carrots from Asda, they're actually doing the big bag of carrots for 8p, because you know how they do 2 sizes, and one of them's about 35-40p normally, or 45p, and the other one's about 70p. This is the 70p size. I thought it would be the smaller bags. And I did get another broccoli because I do love broccoli. I got a bag of ice. And I got whole green beans. I used to get these quite often. They used to be 60p. This was £1.10 or something. Inflation is crazy. But I go through phases where I'll have these with every meal, and then I won't have them for ages. And I had a bag like a couple of months ago, and I used it quite often, but not as often as I used to. Like, it's just the tasty, filling, and cheap. I mean, they're still cheap compared to other things, so it's the only 2 things I got for the freezer. And that is everything that I got from Asda. Now, I do have some last minute bits to get, unfortunately. I did, you know, it is in my plan to actually go to the shop tomorrow anyway. I just can't be bothered, but I will do, because there's certain things that I would like, and the shop's going to be shut Christmas Day, probably Boxing Day, and then it'll be Friday. I mean, I need to see what I actually need, because I might not actually need to go and get it, but I do want to call at the shop because there's a couple of things that I do want. Oh, and I nearly forgot. 3 rolls of wrapping paper for £3. So that is like a gold colour, but not... It's like, I don't know. It's not gold, but it's not pewter or bronze. It's like not a bright gold. Then this is the other one. It's got silver snowflakes on. That's a very me wrapping paper, and it is all falling over now. And then the third one I went for, and these were when you just walk in Asda. I got this one, which actually the snowflakes are actually a similar colour to that gold, so them 2 match. And these are not for me. I picked them up for my dad because he hasn't got any wrapping paper. And I said, do you want me to get the 3 for £3, because there's not tons of wrapping paper on them, and then you've got 3 options. And these were the best ones out of the lot. They did have a silver one, and I was tempted, but when we've had the silver one before, I think it's been from there, and it's a nightmare to sellotape. Or this might be just as bad, because, well, that one's more shiny. This is like got a texture to it. So I did get them 3. I'm really drawn to that one and that one, which surprised me, because I'm normally a silver snowflake kind of girl, but I'll let him know, because I know he's wrapping my presents. I literally know that's why he's got it. So I basically picked my own wrapping paper here. So I'm going to tell him I like that and this one the most. Watch him then wrap it in that. I will leave this on like a funny story. Not last Christmas, the Christmas before. Do you know when you like go into supermarkets, there's literally Christmas stuff everywhere, especially like the last week or so. They put it in more obvious places and they reduce some things, but you always see things like gift wrap, like gift bags, bowls, cards, etc. Apparently, according to my dad, there was no Christmas wrapping paper in the shop when he went shopping. Now, I went well, I didn't go the day he went, but I went another day and he was in there. And I saw loads of wrapping paper. I didn't ask him if he had any because I presumed he had. And then when he left, I was like, did you get any wrapping paper? He's like, no, they didn't have any in Asda. I've literally just seen it on about 3 or 4 different aisles. He's like, well, I didn't see it, but I picked some gift wrap up last time I was in. He basically wrapped his Christmas presents in a yellow wrapping paper that had bees on it. And it wasn't Christmassy at all. So this year he's actually got some proper gift wrap. But on that note, that is it. Any questions, let me know. If you're new here, please subscribe. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful 2025. And thank you so much for watching.